Welcome to this Windows and Computer channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Friday, December 7th, 2018, and today in our Tech News Update, we have Mozilla that issued a statement regarding Microsoft using Chromium engine, saying that its browser is a bad move, that it shouldn't do that. It says that it will just give more power to Google, and it's a bad thing for the internet as a whole. Problem is, Chromium is not owned by Google. It's an open source project. And so up to what point that is relevant, of course, it does give more power to maybe the Chrome browser. But apart from that, it's really an open source project. Google may have to pay up to $10 million after a little goof from an employee that was in training. The employee issued a buy on a series of ads to developers that actually would give them a much higher price than was actually supposed to be for their ads. And that will end up costing $10 million to Google. Oops. The Qualcomm new processor, there's a new CX processor that is actually a specific PC type processor with Windows 10 on ARM, and we know that there will be more and more Windows 10 on ARM devices. And we learned from an interesting aspect that Firefox and Chromium will be running natively in the system rather than in emulation like many apps do right now. So this is actually opening the future pretty wide for Windows 10 on ARM devices. Microsoft Edge will be Chromium based. We learned yesterday that it is actually Microsoft Edge that will be changed into a Chromium based browser. We learned that it will be available on Windows 10 and 8.1, and even more surprisingly, even on Windows 7 and Mac OS. And there's a insider program for Edge. If you want to know more about it, simply add on to the Windows Insider channel where we're going to talk about that program. Well, now after many little things happening with Huawei, the CFO being arrested, and the US asking countries not to purchase anything from Huawei, it seems that in a series of events, Japan now is banning the use of devices in the government, and that basically it doesn't want anybody to use Huawei devices. Bad news for many big tech giants, and maybe bad news for some privacy advocates. Australia has quickly become the first country to pass and enforce a decrypt technology or a decrypt obligation. If anybody wants to or does something bad, well, the parent companies like Apple and so on have to decrypt devices if the government and the law enforcement ask to do so. And this is the first law of sorts, and it's dangerous because it might create a precedent where, well, other countries might follow and force these companies to decrypt and maybe use backdoors. Google Play once again hit by a little bad moment. 22 apps that have been downloaded more than 2 million times add malware that not only turned your phone into an ad downloader, but it contained backdoors to pretty much let the bad guys do what they wanted. And of course, once again, shows that there needs to be better rules and better ways of checking out apps in the Google Play Store. An interesting survey just showing how people don't like helping others with IT problems. The survey asked 2,000 employees, what would you rather do? Clean the toilets in the business or in the workplace where you are? Or help somebody else with a computer problem or an IT problem? Well, 45% said they would rather clean the toilets. That just shows you how helping somebody with computers is not necessarily the best thing or the most fun thing in the world. A interesting survey says that many users are actually buying 4G and LTE enabled laptops, meaning that they can actually connect to the mobile networks, but that very few actually ever activate this functionality. Some don't know what it means, some know what it means but they don't want to pay for it, and a lot of them actually just use their smartphones to access whatever they want. And finally, Microsoft says that we need regulations regarding face recognition technology. There needs to be a set of rules to make sure that there's no abuse done and that it's used in the best way. Microsoft says that it invades privacy, and it is a major problem if there are no set rules into how and when not to use it. And this was a Tech News Update for Friday, December 7th, 2018. You enjoy our videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.